Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. There's been another emergency with the Trump administration. A security breach at West Palm Beach Airport has left the Trump administration scrambling to find out why there's been another unusual incident, and it is apparently involving a sniper. This is a really serious story, and we're going to break it down soon. But before we do, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Well, President Donald Trump boarded Air Force One quickly using the small stairs due to increased security measures at Palm Beach International Airport on Sunday, according to a White House official. The heightened measures at the airport followed the Secret Service discovering a suspected sniper nest Friday near the airport with a clear line of sight to Air Force One when Trump boards and departs the presidential plane.
Fox News was first to report earlier today that the Secret Service discovered a suspicious hunting stand not far outside the airport. The most troubling part of this report is that the suspected hunting stand had a direct line of sight into Palm Beach International Airport, where Air Force One parks and where President Trump gets off the aircraft. As you can see, here's a photo provided by the U.S. Secret Service that shows this deer stand, or tree stand, if you will, hunting stand. Now, what the Secret Service is saying, that no individuals have been arrested, no suspicious activity or things found in the stand. But we have a statement from the FBI Director Kash Patel, who's saying the FBI is now taking the lead, flying in resources to collect all evidence from the scene, deploying all cell phone analytics capabilities, and working with DOJ partners, of course. Oh, you had the statement yesterday. Prior to the president's return to West Palm Beach, the Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand within line of sight of the Air Force One landing zone. No individuals were located at the scene. So there's from Kash Patel. President Trump, of course, is departing later today, perhaps under heightened security measures. And, of course, this all comes in the wake, John, of the two assassination attempts on President Trump's life in Butler, as well as, of course, here in West Palm Beach when President Trump was playing golf. And that suspect, of course, found guilty just a few weeks ago, John.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that area, and I wasn't aware that there was much deer hunting to be done in that part of West Palm Beach. Lucas Tomlinson.
That's a big issue, John.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see what the FBI finds. Thanks.
This is being investigated now as another potential Ryan Ruth-like situation where, if you might recall, the attempted assassin set up a perch on a golf green at a Trump golf course and was attempting to take out the President of the United States. This is extremely harrowing, and it's just another example of how the radical left is intent on committing political violence in this country. Of course, we saw the No Kings rallies this weekend, where the Democratic Party continues to push a dishonest narrative that Donald Trump and his presidency is fascist, and they liken him to a Nazi dictator. Of course, this is all ludicrous for anyone with working brain cells. Donald Trump has not committed any atrocities against the American people or anyone else. In fact, he's trying to broker peace deals across the world. And to call Donald Trump an authoritarian and meanwhile have 90 to 95% negative coverage, often pushing hoaxes, and also holding rallies across the country to try to create some fiction that Donald Trump is acting like a king, well, it is absolutely off the rails, and it is triggering some mentally unstable people in this country to try to carry out acts of violence against Donald Trump, just like they were able to do against Charlie Kirk. And of course, many members of the radical left celebrated that very graphic and gruesome assassination. So this is just another case of why President Trump needs to watch his six, make sure the Secret Service, stay on the ball, because it is really dangerous out there for anyone who isn't a radical leftist. And weigh in with your thoughts. What do you think about President Trump and these assassination scares? What does it say about the radical left, and more importantly, the Democratic Party and their dishonest No Kings rallies? Thank you for watching Explain America, and we always appreciate hearing from you.